Creek. My name is Himel, and I'm running for student secretary. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to all the seniors for selecting me to run for this position. I'd also like to thank Dr. K and Ms. Veronic for keeping this program running. And I'd like to thank all of Senate for supporting me and being like my second family. And then lastly, I'd like to wish the best of luck to Sophie Harris, my opponent. Last year, around this time, I decided to run for Student Senate. I spent 2 weeks before elections making posters and t-shirts to the best of my ability. Sadly, the slogan "Spend your vote on Sid the Goat" did not work out for me. Sulking in my defeat, I got a text from Thomas Fisher. He told me not to worry and to still try out for honorary. So I got myself out of my slump and I wrote an essay and then later attended a virtual FaceTime interview because I had been COVID exposed. Through the glitchiness and giggles of my interview, I got into Senate. I was so scared to meet and be in Senate because I had not been chosen by the student body and knew very few senators. Little did I know, the year to come was going to be the best year of my high school career so far. Being in Senate has truly brought out the best in me, from making phone calls at Bags of Fun to being the best dancer at the Break the Silence dance, in my opinion.
Whoa. Wait. Come on. All right.
Senate has been one of the best experiences of my life. This is why when I found out I had been selected to run for secretary, I was so excited and happy. To go from being an honorary pick to being chosen to run for an executive position was a great accomplishment for me. Now you're probably wondering why I wanted to run for student secretary. While some may be confused why I wanted to run for secretary because I'm not known for having the best handwriting, I wanted this position in order to challenge and push myself out of my comfort zone. I've learned that the only way to be better and to be the best self you can be is to do things that push you. Secretary is all about being organized, knowing when things are happening, and being there when we need someone to write on the board. These are all things I'm fully capable of, but also things I could improve on. So I wanted this position to progress and learn while also taking a bigger leadership role. Senate has taught me a lot about leadership and how it's not about being one of the people with a title. But how cool would it be to be a person with a title? I can imagine it right now. Student Secretary Sydney Himel. Doesn't it sound great? But in reality, I do take leadership very seriously. It's always helpful for people to have someone to look up to or follow, and to have the opportunity to have a role where I could be that person is amazing. Thank you for your consideration when voting for your next student secretary and for the opportunity to be here right now. Make sure to vote for me, and next year I will work as hard as I can to help this amazing club.
Great job, Cindy. We just have a couple of questions for you. What is something you hope to improve in this position, and how do you plan to take it to the next level?
To improve, I think that maybe we could do a better job of advertising, not just sports, because I think there's a lot of other things at Creek that are really important and do really great things, and we can really emphasize on people trying to go to those events, and I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, awesome. And then your second question, how will your qualities translate to a more organized and orderly environment for both Senate and the student body?
Right. Wow, okay, so organization is definitely one of the things I wanted to prove in myself, and I think bringing that into Senate is all about like keeping things in order, like writing everything down, making sure everybody knows what's going on. And so like it's not just about what you know and what you're doing, you have to make sure that everybody knows what they are doing and what's going on. So I think that's something that's really important and something I want to implement more into having everybody knowing and not just like the secretary herself.